Came here with Matthew Waite after the draw at Derby. Matthew, I seem to remember standing a year ago at Taunton talking to you after the end of the first game. Very similar finish.
Last year obviously batted quite a bit longer than that, but the boys put in a great fight today, and we showed a bit of resilience, which is good after the week we had. Pretty disappointing first few days, but I thought we've got a positive result from where we were in the game.
But going back to the start of the game, you probably the one bowler who did find some rhythm on day one, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought it came out quite nicely. Obviously I didn't get the wickets that I would like, and they piled them on, which was tough for us as a team. But like I said, I think we bounced back well today, and it was a pretty good pitch to start. They normally are at this time of year. I think it's quite hard work when they're a bit slower and stuff, but that was a hybrid pitch, and played quite well.
When you got out there today, and you put together that partnership with Ethan, were you just going in terms of sort of little goals, 5 overs, 10 overs, or were you looking beyond that?
We kept communicating. I don't know how many were left when I went out, but I remember it feeling like quite a lot. But every over, it was just like 1 over at a time, tick that off, tick that off, tick that off, and then as it gets closer, you start to believe more and more. So yeah, it's
what
just
was the biggest challenge? Was the one bowler that was more difficult than anybody else?
Yeah, I found Ben Hitchson really tough. I thought he bowled superbly all game. He bowled so well, and he kept coming. I think he bowled 40 odd overs there, and just kept coming and coming. So I said to him at the end of the game, he bowled really well, and it was a really good effort. And I found him the hardest work, actually, yeah.
And Shoaib Bashir, a challenge?
Yeah, he bowled really well as well. Changed his pace really well, held his length really well. There wasn't much spin out there, but I thought he bowled really well, yeah.
Obviously, they say it in football, don't they? When a team comes back and gets a draw, it feels like a win. Maybe not quite that much, but the spirit must be a lot better than it was, say, 24 hours ago.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said earlier, the position we were in this game, I think it's a positive result to come away with a draw. Obviously, you don't want to be on the end of what we were on the end of, but we come away with a draw, and then we move on to next week at Lord's.
And good to see Dan Latigan doing so well.
Yeah, he was outstanding. I was gutted for him first innings. Obviously, played so well. Just missed out on the 100 in a pretty bad way. But I think he showed his full potential both innings. He's very dismissive, he's very dominant, and he's an exciting prospect.
Both you and Ethan in that partnership today, it was all about using up the deliveries and using up the overs. You both had to kind of fight your natural instincts a bit. Was that difficult?
I guess, no, not for me, I don't think, because the task in hand was just about all day, and I actually found it really hard to time the ball on there. I didn't hit many out the middle, I don't think, but I didn't really need to in that situation.
So in many ways it was easier to play that way than it would have been if you were chasing a target.
Yeah, trying to score freely I actually found quite tough, so it helped the situation, I guess.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks,
it was a great start, and good luck at Lord's.
Thank you. Cheers, Frank.
This is Mike the Plasterer. He needs a trusted supplier for his materials and tools. Mike needs Profile Store. With an easy-to-use website, you can check stock online, order it and collect it within the hour. Profile Store offer free delivery over £125 and fast overnight shipping. With over 2,000 products in stock, they're sure to have what you need. So get yourself down to the trade counter in Kidderminster today. Get the job done with profilestore.co.uk.